to Rinoa Reviews. Welcome to day 2 of Mortal Kombat! Week. Okay, it only took me a week and change to screw up my own timeline. I know I said I was going to do Mortal Kombat Armageddon next, but I forgot I wrote a review for this that actually predates the first movie. While not a movie at all, it does shape where Mortal Kombat goes forward with its music, so I think this is important enough to warrant this review for this month. Y'all are in for a trip with this one. I implore you to go check this 1994 Mortal Kombat album by the Immortals. Probably the predecessor to Guilty Gear Strive, where every character has their own theme. Okay, maybe that's an exaggeration. I personally, my first instance was old Napster files, looking up KOF music, and landing somehow on Kaze no Allegory, Iori's theme. Or at least Iori Seiyu singing a very slow and melancholy song. I'm like, wow. But why is this album important, you ask? This is where that Techno Mortal Kombat theme originates from. But what about the rest of the songs? I remember hearing one of these from an old Newgrounds video, another one title from here. And then I guess I went and forgot about this album. I was more into soundtracks of the games rather than about them. I needed background music while I grinded in one of my many playthroughs for catching up with Kemco, and as I listened, I thought, you know what, let me tier list these tracks real quick. So, this is my review of Mortal Kombat, the album. First track is for Johnny Cage, and it's called Prepare Yourself. Good start, since it puts over not only JC and a bit of his stats like age and his real name of John Carlton? I haven't heard of that since like the newer NetherRealm Studios games put him over for that, John Carlton. It also sets up how Mortal Kombat's here to stay. This is total runway music, like walk out, runway, pose. I'm a model, you know what I do. Like I'm literally imagining models for the new Cage clothing or something like that. I'm guessing Cage boxers, like, why not go full irony by selling men something that cups the boys like nothing else while Johnny being the first one in fighting games to split punch you in them? Johnny Cage not afraid to die. Well, I mean, there you go. B+. Second track is called Use Your Might. We get more sound samples from the actual game on this one. More music than lyrics, but that's how techno works sometimes. But when there are lyrics, it's a woman who seems infatuated with Kano as near as I can tell. Lyrics, quote, "You are wanted and you're haunted, like a bad guy, but I feel for you." Maybe this could be used for Tazia from Mortal Kombat Special Forces. I didn't really vibe too much with this one, but not terrible. So. Third track is a bit of an ascended meme in Chinese Ninja Warrior. Lyrics are kind of a mystery. Is it Warrior Without Mask? He has one of those. Warrior Without Maps? I mean, he does need to get one in the beginning of Sub-Zero Mythologies, so... Oh, I looked it up. It's Warrior with a Mask. My apologies. This track ironically turns up the heat. I was singing in the shower for sure. This one's right past B+ into A tier. Next one is for the main hero of the series, Liu Kang, called Born in China, Liu Kang, Shaolin Monk. Keeping the fire from the last track, we get a few more sounds from the game, including my favorite part where Liu Kang does kung fu noises during. It's another 90-10 kind of song-lyric ratio, but it's Liu Kang. You don't even need lyrics, arguably. Just have the song be as fire as it is. The kung fu noises really sell this one, A+. And that's track 4. Track 5 is the song Immortalized, because the band name is called The Immortals. Forever in all things Mortal Kombat. It is called Techno Syndrome, and it may as well be called the Mortal Kombat theme song by now. Test your might. Kano, Liu Kang, Rayden, Johnny Cage, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Sonya. Sixth track, and the guy from the Liu Kang song is back to tell you of Scorpion. Lost soul bent on revenge. Cue Techno Samba. What? One of the comments were how the lyrics were sung by Zordon and Mickey Mouse. Oh. I knew after the iconic theme it was going to be downhill from here, but I didn't think it was going to be this stoop. They have the tried and true Scorpions, come here and get over here in the song, but way too much going on in this one musically for me to... Yeah, this one's a duh. And here's that song I heard on a Newgrounds video once, bringing that hill back up with a full-on girl power song simply titled Go, Go, Go for track 7. Song is Sonya Blade's Declaration to Kick Ass for America. I wonder if this would have been Sonya if Kano never offed her partner. Revenge usually changes a person. This is hype/workout music to the nth degree, running up that hill right to A++. Yeah, this goes over Liu Kang. My second favorite track. Track 8 keeps the big on lyrics thing with Rayden's Eternal Life. You can get your nightclub dance on with this one. Like listening to it on its own without lyrics, I think it'd be inspired by MK movie soundtracks. It's that good. In the top 5. On the bottom of that top 5, but in there nonetheless, B+. Track 9. Time to put over the Outworld Prince, Gore. And then after that intro, you lose me. I was hoping they'd sample his theme from the first game and remix that. This just has like booming drums and someone yelling, Gore! All gravelly like he's the gatekeeper. About to banish you to the black hole. Is that what the Shadow Priest are in Mortal Kombat 2? Dude gets more intense with it as the song continues, keeps yelling, Gore! That's the only high point I can give this one. Forgettable otherwise, D+. And for our Go Home track, Hypnotic House's even more techno remix of the MK theme, which in comparison sounds like a rough draft of the finished project. I admittedly checked out once Gore finished up. Not much to say on this one. This one was like last place for me. So, do you agree with the tier list? If there's other albums out there like this, I'll review them too, but for real this time, it's going to be the lesser sequel, Mortal Kombat Annihilation. So until next time, take care and Gore!